I have wanted to create a 3D model of my head for quite some time now. There have been two things holding me back: how and why. Specifically the why, but we'll get to that in a bit. When it comes to the how, there are a few approaches you can take. You could cast your head in a bowl of silicone with a straw so that you can breathe, and then in that mold, you can pour concrete, plaster, and a bunch of other things. This method is quite flawed because basically you come out a bold, closed-eyed guy. Not exactly what I'm aiming for. Second approach is to 3D scan yourself. Now, up until recent times, 3D scanners have been mega expensive. They still cost a lot of money, but thanks to the power of computing, you can just take multiple images of yourself from different angles, and there are engines that will just stitch it together into the 3D model that you desire. Why? The why is even a bigger question than the how. I mean, what are you going to do with a 3D model of your own head? What, am I going to put it on a marble stand? Where am I going to put it? In the lounge? I mean, come on. It's probably the most narcissistic thing you could possibly do, and there is no justification to creating such a thing unless you're a dead emperor or something like that. I had to find a practical functionality for this head, and I finally did.
The first step was downloading an app called Kiri Engine. The 3D model creation is a free service and works exceptionally well. Once I completed the 3D model, I imported it into Blender. So we have a very disconcerting 3D model of my own head. Start by rotating it to be straight, more or less. The top, you can change it as well. Okay, great. So just like looking at this first glance, there's a few things that we need to rub off. We're going to do that in the sculpting views. Something very wrong with my chin, and there is something very wrong with my lips, and my eyes are missing. No eyes there, right? Just didn't show up. My beard looks like a funny mush instead of a real beard, so we'll try and fix that. And all in all, I'm just going to be playing with the different features that I've recently found out about, and just try and get it to be as realistic as possible.
This print took 5 hours, and the quality is borderline terrible. It looks like me, but it's very small, and we want to do a full-size one. Let's see how long that's going to take. The real size model will take 3 days and 15 hours to print on the Ender 3 V2. That's like crazy, absolutely crazy. What if there's a power outage? What if the filament runs out?
To cut a long story short, this was what got me to finally buying a new 3D printer. I got the Bambu Lab H2S, and my next video will be all about this printer. So let's just continue with this build as if I didn't just upgrade from an overworked, middle-aged donkey to the fastest racehorse there is.
Okay, I've been waiting all day to come back home to see how the print came out. So let's have a look. So yeah, this print took about 10 hours, and on the Ender 3 V2 would have taken 3 days and 15 hours, which is more or less 10 times faster. Heavy. Yeah, that's me, all right. Unbelievable. Okay, let's have a look here. Take the stuff off. And it's so easy to take off. It's heavy. Should be around 700 and something gram. But the support just comes off perfectly.
You can be the judge of how much we look alike. In my subjective opinion, it's pretty close.
So I have my silver head, and I've got this that will go in, it will stick inside, and it will bring it very close to the wall. So this is mounted on the wall, and then this will go on here, just hold it there.
I suppose functionality could be subjective too. Maybe this was just an excuse for me to express my inner narcissistic needs. With that said, before this I didn't have anywhere to put my mask, and now I do. Thank you for your time, and I'll see you on the next one.